I'm Richard R. Uslan, an attorney in Somerville, New Jersey. If you've been issued a summons in Bridgewater Township or know someone who has, and this is a second offense for leaving the scene of an accident causing property damage, this is a serious violation. The penalties for which include the following: a fine of $400 to $600, a discretionary jail term of 30 to 90 days, a mandatory 1-year loss of your driving privileges, and the assessment of 2 motor vehicle points. There are defenses in this case, one of which may be the obvious one: you were not driving. You were not the one involved in the accident at this time, date, or place. Why then did you receive this summons? Whether it was in the mail or as a result of the police calling you to come down and pick it up. The reason is because the statute says that there is a permissive inference that the registered owner of the vehicle is the one who was driving. We might be able to use this scenario successfully both for you and the person who was actually driving by using what's called an alibi defense. There are other defenses. Some people driving who were involved in an accident legitimately did not know. If we have not reached a minimum monetary threshold of property damage, there would be no permissive inference of knowledge that the accident occurred. What types of property damage are we talking about here? Sometimes you could go off a road, hit a shrub, cause a rut in the lawn, not realize that you've done this type of damage, which may not reach the minimum monetary limit, yet under some circumstances this is an example of property damage under the statute. More obvious is if you hit a mailbox, sometimes if you hit a side view mirror of a parked car or a parked car itself, or even if there's property damage to your own vehicle and no other, whether it be in a parking lot or a highway or street. You come under the purview of this particular statute. The law imposes several requirements that you must comply with in this instance, and despite your best intentions to comply, your failure to comply with each and every requirement can mean the violation has been committed. It's important that you speak to an experienced, reputable attorney who's handled thousands of serious motor vehicle violations for defendants for the last 30 years. If you haven't spoken to the police yet and they contact you, don't speak to them. Exercise your right to remain silent. Tell them that you have to first speak to Richard R. Uslan, an attorney in Somerville. I take my moniker seriously. I defend you.